Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to this episode number 39 of Soul Shine. I am your host, Serenity Jenny. I'm on location this morning. It's May the 5th. I'm in Boardman, Ohio, and I promised to catch up on all the podcasts this week. Things have been excitingly adventurous lately. So things are picking up as far as traveling, and I have some crazy deadlines right now. And sorry for drinking coffee, but I'm going to try to keep my voice okay as much as possible. That's why I haven't been recording. Couldn't really talk very well, so you'll have to pardon me and my voice. So, I need to talk a little bit about what Synergy Springs is again. So, this is episode number 39, and I'm going to do a brief description about why it's important to have sessions like these and why you can benefit from more than one. So, have you ever heard a song and right at the exact time that you heard the song, it was everything that you needed to hear? And time went by and you heard the song again and you heard something totally different in the song. See, the song never changed. You changed. And when you change, you grow and expand, and what your needs are different. So you can hear that same song and get a totally different meaning from it. I'll give you an example. The great song, Mrs. Robinson. I thought that was about, a younger guy, an older woman. I heard the song a million times, and I really didn't think anything of it. And then maybe this is homework for you, but I had a music therapy session at rehab. I was doing group, and we were instructed the clients to bring in the one piece of music that they related to the most for their time there at rehab and how that was going to help them through their process. And that was a very cathartic group, by the way. I guess we should start doing that at Synergy Springs, right? But what happened was somebody brought Mrs. Robinson, and I was like, what does this have to do with rehab? Well, if you listen to the song Mrs. Robinson and you listen to the lyrics, what it actually says is, Mrs. Robinson's going to stroll around the grounds for a while they get to know her and they get some information for her files. And there's another part in it that says they are going to have her talk about why she hides it in the pantry away from the kids. Seriously, go listen to the song. But what I heard in the song was, holy cow, this is about rehab. Mrs. Robinson went to rehab. And my patient taught me that. And my patients taught me a lot in my life. I'm very blessed to have been in a receptive mode to so many things that were going on in my life when I was in rehab. I was not the most important person in the room, and I knew that. And this is why I wanted to talk about what we do at Synergy Springs. So when you come in for a session at Synergy Springs, there is an assessment type process that I'm doing that I know of. Whether it's a physical issue, a psychological issue, an emotional issue, or an energetic or spiritual issue, we're going to treat you holistically. So from a counseling perspective, myself or the psychologist, Chris, whoever you see, we're assessing those areas. So, we grow and change daily. We grow and change by the second. We can snap into different realities at any time. So your needs change. And, we are, as clinicians, instructed to meet you where you are and help you with what you need. So, and even in a reading, like so many people come to see me and they want to connect to a certain person and they're fixated on connecting to, Pappy Joe who passed away. And which in a lot of cases, Pappy Joe isn't even there because Pappy Joe's at peace and he is, fishing on the other side or whatever. He's totally cool. There's no unresolved business. There's nothing that he wants to get through. But see, Aunt Edna, she's right up in my business, in the forefront of my mind, trying to get her message across because she has a message. Or, one of the spirit guides or angels say you need to help them with their throat chakra because they can't talk about how they feel because of what happened when they were 9. And when you come to see me, and I can only speak for myself, I can't speak for other clinicians or psychics or any other healers or shamans. I can only speak for myself. I ask, and I tell every single person this when they sit down in front of me, I ask for their highest and best good. All information comes from God, it comes from the light, and I ask for what they need at this time to move forward with their soul's path and purpose. And I obviously will give you time at the end to ask questions, but I have to get through what's most important for you at this time, whoever is sitting in front of me. So, and truly, there's times when, I have a whole room full of spirit and they're starting to line up because they're ready to talk, and it's awesome. But, the best thing to do when you have a session, and, let me talk about a little bit about other sessions too. So that's like a reading or a counseling session. We're assessing those things. When you come in for a Reiki session, this is my best advice to you. If you come in to see me or to see anybody, any Reiki practitioner, actually, and I don't know if you can hear some of this stuff in the background, but I am in the Holiday Inn Express in Boardman. I'm in the bar part. It's closed, so I'm trying to do some work here because they are so busy. They're at maximum capacity. So if you hear glasses clinking or any other background noise, I'm sorry, but I was trying to be respectful to my assistant, Mandy. She's lovely, and I didn't want to be doing podcasts in the room with her sleeping because it's super early here. So, and it's beautiful and it's sunny, and I'm only like about 2 hours outside of Pittsburgh. It's gorgeous, especially for all my people who are listening in different countries. Oh my gosh, I looked at it this morning. Ireland, Iraq. I'm just like, I'm blown away. Canada, Germany. Thank you. I love you all. I'm so super excited. Danelle, I definitely got your message. I'm going to be doing a lot more on numerology, and I promise to help you guys tune into it a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any meditations with my voice like this, so let my voice heal a little bit, and then we'll do the meditations when it's a little bit more conducive to that. So let's talk about what to expect during a Reiki session. So Reiki is universal life force energy, right? So that's God, creator, source, coming through the practitioner to the client. So the client's in this receptive mode, and the client probably has some intentions or could place some intentions, but my best advice, and this was what my Reiki practitioner, he's a Reiki master now, he's my teacher, told me when I first started getting Reiki was, don't have an expectation. If you don't have an expectation, then you actually could get something that would exceed that regardless. And I don't know about you guys, but that's the way life works for me. I think one way, and I've said this many times, I have this little ratty little teddy bear, and I'm dragging it around, and it's my super favorite toy, and I love it, and God's like, give that to me. And I'm like, no, it's mine. It's my teddy bear, and I'm holding on to it because it's something I've grown attached to. Whether it's a title or a role or some capacity that I function in, maybe it's a person. Maybe it's some comfortability I have attained through some process. Well, God has something super awesome in store for me. He has this huge teddy bear behind his back, right? God, I say God interchangeably with spirit, universe, source, creator. So insert whatever there. And we don't have enough pronouns, so I say he. If you don't like that, insert something else every time I say that. That's just how I talk. So, and he's like, come on, Jen, if you just trust me enough to let go of this little teddy bear, I have something far greater in store for you, but you have to trust me. And in this process of building trust with God, I am free falling. I have no security net, safety net, no security, no little whoopee, no little stuffed animal that brings me comfort. I have let go of everything. And in that time, I'm going to tell you, it's awfully uncomfortable. And I don't know if I even can say with any certainty that I know what's going to happen, because I don't. I would be lying if I said I knew it was going to happen. I never know what's going to happen, but I blindly trust that because to this point, I have not been let down yet. Anything that I have been given in that moment where I had no expectation has blown my doors off, has been bigger better, more beautiful, more adventurous, more delicious than I could ever have hoped to, imagined, or created myself or expected. So, maybe the goal of this is, because I just had an interaction with somebody that expected something from me or from their experience there. And it was funny. They didn't get the session that they expected. They did not get what they wanted. And it was funny because they got something way better. And they were blown away. They didn't even know we offered the service there. They didn't know, they had an expectation. They walked in the door with a very judgmental viewpoint and said, you can only give me this. And I've already had a reading. I've already had Reiki. I've already had those things. Well, guess what? I still go get them. I get readings from all of my friends, even people I don't know, because I want to continue to grow and evolve. Yes, I get readings. Yes, I do. I like that. I like interacting with my friends on that level. I love getting sessions. I get them weekly because I need to stay well and on top of my game to be present for who I'm servicing. So self-care is very important, and we definitely will have a podcast about that. But, expect the unexpected if you want to expect something. If you want to put your brain in a place of receiving, just say, okay, I am open to whatever it is that I need. I am open, guides and angels. And maybe even start your day like that. Okay, God, bring it on. That's what I say. So if you want to put yourself in a state of reception and possibility, then don't have an expectation. And we offer so much at Synergy Springs now. I'm so proud of, it's like a little baby. I'm so proud that this entity has found its legs and the expansion process is on my doorstep again. And I'm honestly quite taken aback because I can't even believe that this is happening again. We're in a point where we have outgrown the space. It's 2,600 square feet. We're looking at different options, and the options are coming to my door. Instead of me seeking them out, I'm like, okay, God, what's next? Bring it on. And I don't have an expectation, and I have a certain parameter of what I think it looks like due to a vision I had, but I don't know exactly what it looks like or where it's at. But I will be made aware of this. So I think the squeaky noise that I keep hearing in the background because my headphones are on and I'm recording is the door going in and out, so I apologize. It's a sliding glass door on an automatic opening. So I apologize if you can hear that. And thank you so many of you for really, really, really staying on me about the podcast. I owe you 5 more after this one. So I'm really excited to pump them out this morning. So rest assured, you will have 5 more podcasts to listen to over the weekend. And hopefully I can stick with them daily now because I don't like when they pile up like this. It's like doing homework, and I have a whole bunch to do, but it's fun homework. So, I kind of invite you to enter into your next session with no expectation. I mean, you can talk about a few things, especially if it's like, it's like an individual counseling session. Obviously, you want to address some things, but maybe, just maybe, after you talk about the few things that you want to talk about, what else is possible would be a question that you would want to ask. Because maybe from where your point of view is, if you took a few steps and elevated your vibration and just said, okay, God, creator, source, spirit, what do you have in store for me? I know where my human brain wants to take me, but where would the universe like to take me today? Hello. That's a crazy, fun question, right? Where would the universe like to take me? What would the universe like to give me today? So you could have a reading probably every single day and not get the same information. You still would continue to grow. And folks, that the readings that, my team and I pride ourselves on delivering are healing readings. And a lot of people, they say that they do healing readings, but we're not going to tell you what color your underwear are, or, some of us can, but we're not going to tell you where you're going on vacation. We're going to talk about your soul. We're going to talk about your chakras. We're going to talk about your aura. We're going to talk about your blockages, your stagnations, your areas where you need to